Hey everybody, Hat Creature here. Earlier today, I made a video saying that Daniel may be the worst mastermind. I had an in-depth analysis, in his place in the current state of the game, in the current shotgun meta. And then, as I was going through it, I found some, flaws in Daniel's design from the very beginning, and, the flaws ongoing throughout the game when he got improved. He wasn't actually improved. And, knowing all those things, I think I've made some changes. I've not made some changes, but I think I found a way to kind of improve Daniel, or like fix him, or help him out. If you want to know like all the bad things about Daniel, he is a good mastermind. He is a very dangerous mastermind. I'm not challenging that, but all the negative things about him is in that previous video. But so this one, bam, how to fix him. Here we go. First off, Mr. X. Mr. X is, he's awesome. I love him. Great tyrant, great bioweapon. But this skill, brutality, is his biggest problem. Because it's attached to the punch speed. The speed of his punches is the best thing about him. But it's locked in this skill. So if you choose wind-up, you're only going to be using wind-up. You're only going to be using the bull rush. And this doesn't even let you use bull rush frequently. It just makes it do more damage. And if you do use this one, you still don't have the punch speed. And intercept, it's a great skill when it works. But, it's finicky. It doesn't always work when you want it to. Sometimes it just doesn't work at all. And then when it does work, you're like, what? But none of these skills have the speed of his punches, so you're only using the skill it gives you. You're only using the extra thing it gives you. And that's it, because you can't down people fast enough with your punches. And that's bad. So that's what I would change. I would take the speed of his punches and apply it to both skills. I'm sorry, no, I would make it base. The speed of his punches, base. Bam, there you go. Then he can choose to use these other two skills without sacrificing anything. I mean, he's sacrificing the damage, so he's still doing less damage, but he's not crippled. He's not slower. He's still strong. He's not weaker. He's just improved in a different way. So what would I do to this one? So right now, with the change, it would only do damage, but we can add to it saying decrease cooldown on the bioweapon, meaning this will probably still be the best one to use because you can get Mr. X quicker and he'll do more damage, and that's great. That's awesome. Then you can use it with the power limiter, the equipment, get Mr. X quicker, and you have more damage. Boom. Mr. X done. Next, these abilities, they're all good abilities, but they only really stand out in like certain builds. This is only good with Sadist because its health is dependent on your attack damage. Like how much damage are you doing depends on how much health you get back. If you just use Vampire and Razor Claws 2, you get back 69 health per hit. And, your creature has like about 1200 health, so it's not really doing anything for you. But in a swarm, if you're able to swarm, then this would be really good. Not that good, but it kind of helps. But all these skills, they mostly benefit swarms, and that's the problem. Daniel can't do swarms. But I would keep all of these. These are all good, but they can be better if Daniel himself is improved. This one, on the other hand, no. The Jester Screech, I would either take it away or just put it into the Jesters normally. One or the other, it doesn't matter, because I don't think it's powerful enough to put in an ability, and that's why it's not by itself. The Dealer is good, and the Detonator is good, but I would take out the Jester part. And there's not much else you could add to it. There's no other creature... Yeah, there's no other creature that really has an ability besides those three creatures, so bam, that's it. Just take that part out and you're good. Because, this benefits builds. These, these are all good in their own way, except this one. Screw it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. because it's only controlled creatures. It's not even controllable. If it was controllable, uh, it would probably be too powerful on the dealer, because if they miss, they can just do it again. And it would be, you know, decent on the Jester. It's not that good on the Jester. But you can't use it on the Detonator. So I would either get rid of it and replace it with something else. And I don't know what to replace it with, because that's an entirely new ability. Right now I'm just trying to, you know, change what he has. But, see, this is a good skill if the shotgun meta went away. Because then you could use Beta Strain and use this. So this is a good skill if the shotgun meta wasn't here. But now on to the part about Daniel doing swarms. Because his trophy implies that he's supposed to be good at it. His trophy implies that he's supposed to be able to, you know, put out creature after creature. A lot of bioenergy. Overclock also implies this. But he can't. He's not a bioenergy guy, and he's not good at it. What's stopping him? When he controls a creature, his bioenergy speed goes down. I would take that away. I would take that away because it just hurts him. It doesn't help the survivors. It just hurts Daniel. That's it. If you're controlling a creature on any other mastermind, it doesn't really hurt them that much, because their goal isn't even to get bioenergy. That's not their thing. You know, Spencer, it doesn't matter, he always gets bioenergy, but your bioenergy rate doesn't matter when you're controlling a creature on someone else. It matters on Daniel, because he needs that energy to put down another creature, because his creatures are weak, even when he controls them. So if it's slower when he controls a creature, when it's slower, when he uses the skill he's supposed to be using, then that's a detriment, and it only hurts him. So I would take that away. And if you don't want to take that away, I understand. If you don't want to take that away, I have another idea. I didn't mean to do that. Equilibrium mod. This is an awesome mod, and I get why it's in Area 3. But I believe it's wasted in Area 3. So, an idea is that you can... I would put the Equilibrium mod in as an Area 2 card. Now, anybody who actually uses the Equilibrium mod, because not a lot of people do, anybody who uses this mod will know that that's extremely powerful, and will know that, you know, that's probably too much of a change, and yeah, it is. So, how about you nerf the Equilibrium mod? Because right now, you can only use the Equilibrium mod in Area 3. And what do you get in Area 3? You automatically get an increased bioenergy speed. So, the players themselves don't even know what the base speed of this thing is in Area 2. Because it's only in Area 3. So, part of the speed that it gives you is plus the speed you already have in Area 3. Now, I have a build for Equilibrium mod. This is it. And if I got the Equilibrium mod in Area 2, I would already have the build, and I'd already be swarming people. Now, yeah, that's powerful, so how about you nerf the Equilibrium mod? So, they buffed it. A while back, it was so bad, nobody used it, so they buffed it. Bam. And it was an Area 3 card, because they wanted people to use it. So how about you switch it to Area 2, nerf it just a little, so that, you know, you can swarm in Area 2. So that he can, he has the bioenergy. He doesn't need the dealer. Definitely doesn't need the Berserk Detonator. And Overclock, you can put that as an Area 3 card instead. Just switch them. Bam. Just switch them. And it'd be okay. Because you can't even use Overclock with the Equilibrium mod. You can't, because they counter each other. This stops your bioenergy rate, period. This one increases it. So you can't even use them together, so... Bam. And then the actual swarm build that you use with Overclock uses the partial shuffle. It uses this, and it uses that. Clone, quick draw, and partial shuffle mod. Plus the Overclock. You know, that's the swarm Daniel we have now. But that's the only way you can do it. And that starts in Area 2. But, you know, this is constricting. This is completely 100% constricting, and just because you need those 3 cards. If you don't have those 3 cards, you can't effectively do it. And you know, that leaves a whole bunch of other cards that you can use, like 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 7 cards that you can use. Wait, is it 10? 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, 7 cards, and you can do whatever you want. But it's all just for bioenergy. And if you're working so hard for bioenergy, then the bioenergy is a problem. The overclock card itself has a problem. It only gives you like 3 bioenergy every time you use it. 3 bioenergy, and then it pauses your bioenergy speed completely. And then you have to wait for it to go off. And it goes off in 10 seconds. Now, I understand why they do it, because, you know, this is powerful, and we know it's powerful because of that build. But that's why you would put it in Area 3. Now, in Area 3, it might not be that good, but what else is not that good in Area 3? Let's see. This guy. So good. Awesome. Great Area 3 card. Hooray! Use him all the time, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, you can totally use this. But it's still bad because you have to have at least 6. And, I don't think anybody uses this seriously. I'm sure there are people who do use it seriously, but it's not popular enough because it just gets in the way. This is the actual one that's bad. This is the actual one that's bad. Shuffle mod full. Why is this even in the game? This is a bad Area 3 card. Area 3, your most powerful card is this. And this is what you get? Does anyone use this? Does anyone use this at all? This is a bad Area 3 card. What's the purpose of it? We already have the partial shuffle mod. And this is a full shuffle mod? It's an Area 3 card, so you can't even get rid of it. You can't use it on anybody else. Only Spencer. What's the point of using it on Spencer? I would never use that card. Then we got Nikolai. The AP Gator. I went over why this is bad. This is awful. It's only 1 shot. It doesn't do enough damage for 1 shot. It needs 2 shots. This is an Area 3 card because Neobards ran out of ideas. Reinforced leg hold trap. You know, you already have 1 leg hold trap. How about a better one? You already have a better one. How about 3 leg hold traps? I love the leg hold trap, but this is not an Area 3 card. No, sir. No, thank you. Especially... Yeah, it's not an Area 3 card. A net, 2 detonators. So, level 1 in net, Area 3, 2 detonators. They get up very slowly, and there's nothing you can do about it until you level her up later. So they're really slow. So what do they do? 2 detonators right next to each other? In a character who swarms? They're just gonna hurt all their creatures. So even if, my point, even if you move Overclock to Area 3, and you know it's a bad card for Area 3, Daniel's not alone. All the masterminds have a bad Area 3 card. Every single one. So it would be okay to move this to Area 2. It would be okay to move that to Area 3. And that would fix his bioenergy problem. You'd have to nerf the mod, of course. You'd have to, or else it would be too powerful. Because it's really powerful in Area 3, and that's why it's in Area 3 right now. But it's wasted in Area 3 just because of how good it is. And because his problem is bioenergy speed, he needs this mod. So, bam, just put it in Area 2. And there you go. That fixes bioenergy speed. And then once you get rid of the shotgun meta, you can use this ability with Beta Strain. You can use this ability with Beta Strain. You can choose to use this if you want. This is crap. You know, just take out the Jester. You could leave it in there, to be honest, since that's the only change I said. You could just leave it there. I don't really think this is worth running over the others. All of these improve your creatures and make them more dangerous in some way. But yeah, this is probably just a gag a gag ability, a meme ability. Yeah, I don't think it's good enough to be an ability, to be honest. Uh, so yeah, I would just change it completely. Vampire, on the other hand, you know, you need to use that with Sadist. And that's a build right there. That's like the original Daniel right there. So it is a good ability. And yeah, there you go. Those are my changes to Daniel. That's what I would do. The most controversial thing, of course, is the Equilibrium mod. But yeah, what do you think about this? I love Daniel. He's a great character. Uh, I don't think he's the worst mastermind. I don't. But, you know, really looking into it, I can tell, I can see that he definitely, you know, has problems. He has problems. And it's more obvious now, now that I look at it. So he definitely, you know, would benefit from some small changes. Because that's all it really is. It's just tiny changes. And then he could be the strongest mastermind at that point. And yeah, if you agree with my changes, let me know. If you don't, let me know. I've gotten to the point that I no longer get notifications when people comment. I've gotten to that point now. It just happened automatically. I didn't choose it. I was really annoyed and surprised, actually, because I went 2 days without getting any notifications that people were commenting on my videos, and I was like, oh no, what did I do? No one wants to talk to me anymore? Oh no, I was really sad because that's the best part of my day, seeing you guys comment on my videos and not getting the notification. I was like, what happened? I have hundreds of views. I have like 50 views. But they're not saying anything? No, you guys were commenting. I just had to manually go there and look to see what you were saying. So yeah. I will have to look at the comments on this video to see if you agree or disagree. I'm definitely not going to say that this is a case where I might be, you know, far-fetched and, like, you know, I'm blowing it out of proportion. No. There are some bad things about this character and his design, and they can be fixed. And once you fix them, you know, he no longer has those problems. I have had a lot of problems with Daniel, but I never really thought it was Daniel who had the problem. I thought it was the game. I thought it was the meta going on. I thought it was the survivors who were making Daniel bad. But no, it was Daniel who has some problems, and Neobards hasn't improved him enough to catch up with all the other masterminds. They haven't helped him enough to catch up and be, you know, on the same level as everybody else. He's still out in the dust. And those are my fixes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I got some more Daniel Internet videos coming. And as always, have a great day.